worked my ass off, put in your blood for the last 6-7 years in this society. That man has to. Sage is working on it. Kay works on it. It's hard. I'm not going to kid it. But if you want to get what you want to get out of life and not be tied into a 9-to-5 job that you don't like or not making enough money and all the burden of life, then you can continue that. That's the easy, the people out there, that's the easy way out. That's the easy way out. And you can have that burden of life for the rest of your life. Or you can come in here and work your rear end off and make a difference. Make a difference in your life, but also make a difference in the people around you.
I just wanted to, a little bit of an observation on what you were talking about earlier as far as kind of baby steps and writing it down. I don't know if this will help anybody, but what I found just last week or the week before, I was one of those that was, oh, I got it up here. I got it up here. A couple of weeks ago, when I realized that I was getting this regular full-time job where I was going to be able to have a set schedule, I wrote down just the times and what it was I wanted to do. Not necessarily that's going to be my definite mini-day schedule, but just by writing that down, I just rocketed forward. Even, I followed it, but not exactly the way I should have, because it was, again, it was the first thing. So just write down the times and what you, just to get started, like, just get started. And I don't have that thought of a failure, but as far as writing it down, I can tell it, I just rocketed forward just by writing down the times for my mini day.
Sunday mornings I get up and I kind of am lazy on Sunday morning. I don't do a lot. I do powerlifting for at least an hour on a Sunday morning. And I always have the notepad and the pen, and I just let the mind go. It scares me sometimes where the mind does go, but it's just, you have to use your imagination. You have to really see yourself doing these things. Like today, since we set this date 2 months ago, whenever it was, every day I picture myself doing this today. So when I do it, it just comes natural because I've been doing it for 2 months. The subconscious mind thinks I've been doing this every day for 2 months. But then when I do the power thing, and something each week comes up different. There's always, because maybe on Thursday night I thought of something, I really didn't pay attention to it, but then when it comes Sunday, it'll come back. And then I can really expand on that. I don't write my mini-day schedule until Sunday afternoon. Because after that power thinking in the morning, lunch, I'm kind of like moved off on Sunday mornings. It's just that celebration time. Mm-hmm. Then in the afternoon, what am I getting ready for? The power's called Sunday night. Okay, so that takes me a few hours. And after that, that's when I'll sit down and I'll start to write out my mini day for the following week. So whatever power thing I was doing, that might affect my mini day this week. If it's something I got to start thinking about. And maybe I'll put it in there for a half hour or an hour, research from power thing. Oh, okay, so I got to write it in what's the time. So I have to start looking at it. So that's how it grows, but you have to get these habits of doing it. I don't know if we ever stop doing the power skull, it's going to be weird on Sundays. Because I'm so used to getting Sundays ready for Sunday night. And now I have to, in fact, I have to do the call tonight. The Saturday night call. I still have to do that now. Because Tom Carey's not there anymore. So me and Sue Moore's doing the call tonight. So I have to really, from here, just basically drive all the way home and then get on the call for tonight. So that's going to be fun. But that's just part of, So basically, I was kind of glad I had to call tonight. I have this whole day tonight in the city. I can't ask for a better day. It's a long one, who cares? But it's a sea of you all day long. So I'm not dealing with the anti-civilization for the whole day, except when I'm driving. But I'll keep my mind focused on it tonight. So I'll have my things worked out in my head driving home tonight. What I'm going to say tonight. Huh?
Talk to your brain.
Yeah, I just talk to my hand. That's about it for me.
I just have one question, Charles. Does it honestly get, you said you've been applying it for all those years, does it get easier though?
Yes.
At all?
Oh, it does get easier. But now, when you're doing the many days and when you're trying to get to your essence and you're working on your essence, it's not working. Most of our day is fun. We spend long days, but it's fun most of the day. It's not like a chore. Don't ever look at this as a chore for yourself. If you do that, you're going to stop before you even start. Especially for people who are working, as I said before. When you're driving home from work, you better be excited about going home and doing a meeting. And if you're not excited, then you're looking at the wrong essence.
Yes.
You really are. But if you have an essence, you should be in fact, you should be driving faster to get home, because the sooner you're home, the sooner that you can start working on your essence. That's your time. The man can't take it and steal that time away from you. During the day, yeah, he steals it, but then he's paying you for it, but still, it's not your fun. Your fun's at night, or daytime for you, I guess, whatever.
Yeah, because I said, listen, don't talk to me right now. I've already tuned everybody out. I'm focused on getting home.
It's like the lady that I'm living with, she got laid off, so now she's home doing day. Really, it's screwing the whole schedule. It's harder. Find a job, get the hell back out. Get out of here, man, because it's really messing. This was her first week home, was this past week, and it's really messing me up.
Oh, 2 in a row.
You know, it's like, she's not used to it. I'm not used to her being there. I'm used to having the whole house to myself, you know? But now she's home, so it's, but I just got to adjust for it now.
Integrate. You have to work out.
So it says 12 o'clock, my mini day says I eat lunch now.
Right? And if you don't do it, you're all screwed up for the rest of the day, right?
Yeah, you know, but make sure you find your essence. Make sure it lights up your passion and puts the fire in your belly. If you don't have that fire in your belly every day, Chris, it's not what you want to do, then stop doing it. Just stop it and find your essence. It makes everything so much easier, because you might work hard, but it's going to be fun hard.
Yeah.
It's not, don't make this a chore. It will pay off. Believe it pays off. And then you can be doing these and making money. Helping other people. It's the helping. It's the helping of other people. That's such a kick for us. I mean, it's why we do this. That's what we wanted to do. You know, everybody says, well, I want to help people. When I came to society, I want to help people. How? I have no idea. And I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know. You know, yeah. People say that all the time. But then if anybody says to you, well, my essence is, I like to help people. Ask them why. And they'll sit there and they won't have an answer for you. Because they don't take that hard thinking to say, all right, I want to help people, but how do you want to help people? Like the girl who was here earlier, she had to leave. And I asked her, she says, well, I'm going to help her. I said, how? Well, I don't know. She says, well, maybe kids. I said, all right. I said, that's just fine. I said, now go home and write out exactly what you want to do. You got to think now. Oh, I got to think. Yeah. We don't. No. She just graduated college that long ago. And she has no idea what to think about. Because nobody teaches us how to do that. I'm a broken record on that, but I don't care. Because it's crazy. We don't use our mind. The greatest thing in the world we have is this conscious mind of ours. We can create anything that we want to create. We can live forever. And if you don't believe that, you shouldn't even be in this room. Because we can. Dying is a disease. That's all it is. And any disease can be cured. That's all it is. So it's just all up here. But we got to learn how to use it. And it's not easy. But it does get easier. The easiest way to do it, go back to when you were a child. When you had to learn. And you were excited about learning. 4 or 5 or 6 years ago, I walk and talk and eat and all that stuff. For survival purposes. But then when we start to learn, and I don't remember that. I didn't go to kindergarten because I was under the border of the age, and my mother said, I just saw him in the 1st grade. All right, so my first day with my mother, right? I'm 5, I wasn't even 6 yet. Catholic school, there was no tuition yet. There was 102 kids in that class and 1 nun.
And a big ruler.
I was scared to death. I never seen like any people in my life at one time. I just wanted to go home. You know, I was like, oh my God, these people, man. Imagine a room of 102, 5 and 6 years old, and 1
Smell
nun.
eggs.
Whoa. If I was a nun, I would have quit that day. Forget
If
it.
you remember those days, you used to bring your lunch, and we used to have this, you were talking about all the food in the room and all the kids. It was, and I had 102 of mine. They had to literally jump double up because the classrooms couldn't hold it. We were part of that baby boom situation. It was just so many kids. And the owners, I remember that. Just I see the little boxes, you know, the Dale Evans little boxes, all this were old.
So I'm sitting there and I said, all right, and I'm trying not to pee my pants basically, you know. But then I was realizing, she's teaching us. I'm learning these things. It was such a thrill. You know, and then obviously as we got older, it wasn't as much of a thrill anymore because they take the thrill out of learning.
Yeah.
Because they teach you all this crap that they teach you anyway. But when you're having those tough days where you have to be teachable every day, you've got to keep that mind open and you got to take your temperature every day, a million times on a scale of 1 to 10. Ask yourself any question. Am I teachable right now? Like when you start reading your book, you start doing something and it's not sinking in. All right, stop it, close the book. Am I teachable right now? If you're not, then figure out why. Don't say, no, I'm not now, so I'm going to come back later. No, stop right there and say, all right, what stopped me from being a 10 about being teachable? Why am I only a 5 right now? And think about it. Maybe it was just some stupid saying that somebody said, or it was just something silly, but it just knocked you off of your game. All right, sit there and deal with it. Get back to that 10 as soon as you can. Maybe it only takes a minute. All right, I'm 10 now. Then go back and read. You'll be able to tell because now you're starting to get everything back inside of you again. It's just, you have to get that, Mark says, discipline, thought, control. That's such the key, and a hard one for me was always discipline. That's the one, if you can get past that factor, the thought and control will come right after. It's a discipline of every day saying, I'm going to hit my goal. I'm going to do my mini days because it gets me out of going back out. If somebody would tell me right now I had to go back out there and work in the AC world, just shoot me. Because I don't think I could ever handle it again. You know, I don't know how anybody does it. Honestly, the people who are still doing it, I don't know how you do it. I mean, because I just can't anymore. I couldn't. You know, I just couldn't do it again. I don't want to. That's my motivation. That's part of my motivation, is to stay outside of that AC world out there. I never want to go back to that. I spent 40 years in that world. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It just gives me the chills just to think about it. Because you have no control over your life. They could lay you off tomorrow. Right? But if you have your own business and you're successful, hey, I ain't getting laid off tomorrow, man. I'm making money tomorrow. You've got to have control. Stop giving away the power. Take it and keep it and hold it and cherish that power that you have inside of you. And hold on to it. And let nobody take it from you. Have the courage to stand up for yourself. That's what you need to do. Do that, man, I tell you, this ain't hard yet. It's how bad do you want it. It always comes down to desire. On that,
Thanks, sir. I appreciate that.
Q&A?
Yeah, thanks.